What is up, guys? My name is Naruto here. Welcome back to a new video. This video is what if Naruto was not what if exactly, but Naruto Story Prodigy. But in this, I will be redoing Naruto Story Prodigy Chapter 1. This one will be totally different. Naruto will have to engage in a marriage proposal from the Hidden Sand. The only one who is a girl in the Hidden Sand with Gaara is Tamari. Tamari, Sand Leader. In this, Naruto will be marrying and not be a dumbass. And Naruto Story and Shippuden as well. But with that all being said, I will be only doing 3 videos. One, a redo of this, and what if Naruto and Sasuke wasn't Anbu. And the other one as what if Naruto was the grandson of Maru Uchiha. Those are only videos, and I will be starting them tomorrow. But this one will not be posted into tomorrow. I will not post this video. I will post the video today, but I will not post a part 2 tomorrow, because I'm gonna be posting 2 videos tomorrow. So with that all being said, I hope you like and subscribe, share this video with your family or friends, whoever like anime or what ifs in general. And please give me up to 4,000 subscribers, thank you very much. And with all that being said, let's enjoy the video. Bye. 13 years ago, or same as 5 years ago, Naruto Uzumaki was born by Kushina Uzumaki, the daughter of Uzumaki Kami and leader of the Uzumaki clan. Kakashi Hatake, Minato Namikaze, the Namikaze of the Hidden Leaf, the 4th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf, the Yandame Hokage, now the born of the newborn, baby Naruto Uzumaki, Namikaze Prodigy. 2 people was in the room, Minato and Kushina, 2 more as well. Jiraiya of the Sannin and Tsunade of the Sannin, 2 who was protecting the Hokage Yandame. A masked man appeared. The masked man with a black-orange mask, combined with 2 holes in it, showing his Mangekyo Sharingan. The masked man ordered Minato give me Kushina. At the same time, Minato nodded his head no. He told Jiraiya and Tsunade to kill the man who's in here. Minato had a soft heart, but he didn't want to spare nobody who wants her son and his wife. His son and his wife. So now Minato disappeared in a yellow flash, grabbing Kushina. But the masked man almost absorbed Kushina in his whirlpool. Thank you, Minato Namikaze, the man said with no remorse on his face, which you cannot see his face. Minato vanished in a yellow flash, confining a Rasengan through the man's stomach, but it went straight through him and passed by him like he was a ghost, hitting the back of the wall. The back of him in the wall. Damn it, who are you, Minato? Jump back. And he grabbed his son. With one hand, he used a one-hand sign. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Minato, no, Jiraiya said. Jiraiya now looked at Minato and telling the Yandame Hokage not to use that technique. You would try to burn your son as well as us. Minato said, damn, and the masked man vanished in a warp genjutsu, or a warp hole. The Minato got saddened that Kushina is now gone. But now Minato looked at Jiraiya and Tsunade, telling them to go protect the villagers of the Hidden Leaves. They did it and nodded, vanishing in a Shinshin. Now Minato vanished as well, setting Naruto in the Namikaze house compound. With the Namikaze compound, it was big and it only used Uzumaki's blood or and Namikaze's blood. If you're not a Uzumaki, or a Namikaze will not be entered. Now Minato up in his compound, setting out down Naruto fell right to sleep, happy and as a bee. Naruto vanished. Not Naruto, but Minato vanished in a yellow flash, finding Kushina. Kushina channeled her chakra and her sealing wristband, making Minato vanish in a yellow flash. Appearing and grabbing Kushina and seeing the Naruto Jinchuriki with the 3 Tomo Sharingans in both eyes. And everyone else in the village seen the eyes of the Sharingan, and they thought it was the Uchihas coming back at them and trying to kill them. But Minato knew who was behind the mask, who was controlling the Naruto Jinchuriki. The Naruto vanished and now destroying the Leaf Village. The Naruto is now terrorizing the villagers and killing injuring people and killing kids as well. A kid that was in front of Konoha. This kid was no other than Sai. Sai from the Anbu of the Rouge. Sai was almost dead by the Naruto's paw, but someone catched him. The man was wearing a bright blue mask and orange hair. This man was the man was wearing a Uzumaki hair with red hair and a white hair mask. His name was Fuji Uzumaki, the brother of Kushina Uzumaki. The brother of Kushina Uzumaki. His name was Fuji Uzumaki, a powerful ninja of Konoha, who was going to be headed the 4th Hokage. Since Minato becomes the 4th, he was going to be rewarded to become the 4th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf, the Uzumaki Kage. But he declined, but he was going to succeed of his mother. His mother was no other than a Mito Uzumaki, or known as a Uzumaki queen of the Uzumaki clan. But Mito is now long gone, and someone else stole her name. The name of the Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage's wife, Mito Uzumaki, the grandson, the great-grandchild, or grandmother of Kushina and Fuji. With those two are the great-great-granddaughter and grandson of the Mito Uzumaki. But the only one who does not know this is no other than Tsunade Senju of the Senju clan. Now, Tsunade got blood of her Uzumaki bloodline for their techniques. Now the Naruto beast now attacks. Tsunade grabbed her fist and channeled chakra in it, punching at Naruto, making him go sent flying back, only a little bit by 4 blocks away if you collided by people. But now Tsunade just beat in the Naruto's throw a Biju bomb at the Hokage's head. Minato vanished in a yellow flash and used his kunai and put it up and straight to deflect the Naruto's Biju bomb to hit the heads of the 4 Hokages, which had vanished inside Minato's kunai and appeared behind Minato, blowing it. Boom! A Biju bomb now hits on a grassland, blowing it up to smithereens. A masked man appeared behind Minato, trying to absorb Minato in a dark aura, or you can say Kamui if you wish. But Minato vanished in a yellow flash, disappearing in that very condition. Minato and the masked man fought each other. This when the masked man told Minato his true identity. "Call me Madara Uchiha, but people call me Tobi," the masked man said with a smile. But Tobi now chuckled. Now, Minato now looked at Tobi, telling him that you're not Madara, but you have the same chakra as Madara Uchiha, the one who was going to become the 2nd Hokage before Tobirama. But it was too late. You're not him, or you never will be him. So, bye. Minato disappeared in a yellow flash, gliding any Rasengan through the man's back. The man took that like a G, but was badly injured on his back. He couldn't move his back for a little while, broken bones from his back. So the man landed on a branch, but he can balance himself with a little bit of chakra control. The man said he would come back and spitting out a little bit of blood in his mask. He would come back and kill you. He would kill Minato and destroy this whole village for what they done. The man wearing the orange mask vanished in a world of Kamui, the world of his world. The man appeared by a white male with like really white pale skin and black on the other half. This is black and white Zetsu. Madara, what are you doing here? Didn't you want to kill all those who come towards you? Black and white Zetsu said, and the man looked at them too and said, "Give me up to the hills. If you do not, I will kill you myself," Madara said with a chuckle, but he was still bleeding out on his back with broken bones. Minato is now looking at the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, or the Nine-Tailed Beast, I'm assuming. This one, Minato seen the third Hokage, Jiraiya, and a couple of ninjas, Tsunade as well. This when Minato went over to Tsunade, telling Tsunade about a orange man in a mask. The orange man was no other than a Uchiha, but he calls himself Madara or Tobi. This when the third Hokage heard it as well, Jiraiya as well. This when he didn't know why the masked men attacked the village. For pity, for destruction, for the village, safety, or anything like that. But he didn't know that that masked man was a Uchiha, and stronger, like Madara Uchiha himself. Was that masked man really Madara Uchiha? Minato thought in his head. This when Tsunade and then Jiraiya tried to seal or put sealing tags all over him, but it didn't work of the Nine-Tails. Minato grabbed a great idea to disappear with the Nine-Tailed Beast and appeared like a couple of far away from the village, northbound of the Konai gates. Minato told the Nine-Tails what's wrong. This when the Nine-Tails looked at Minato, and with a soft chuckle, he chuckled. "Minato, you need to seal me now. I still sense that damn Uchiha around me." The Nine-Tails roared. Minato vanished in a yellow shanshin, a yellow flash, appearing in his room, seeing Kushina almost bleeding or dead. Minato grabbed Kushina and Naruto, and putting a purple barrier around the Nine-Tails and himself, and Naruto and Kushina. Naruto and Kushina and Minato. "Reaper Death Seal," he said. This when the Nine-Tails now seeing this, but he can still sense the Uchiha under that Genjutsu. "Minato, watch out!" Minato seeing the Nine-Tails striking his son. So Kushina and Minato got in the way, getting struck in their heart, or in their stomach, bleeding out badly. The Nine-Tails stuck his finger in. His eyes widened. The Nine-Tails roared, "You damn Uchiha!" The Nine-Tails said in a disgusting voice, a venomous voice, that he said, and he promised he will rip that Uchiha alive into shreds if he puts another Genjutsu on me again. In this, Kushina loved the Nine-Tails actions and loved how he was like evil and nice at the same time. And Kushina liked the Nine-Tails as a friend and a protector. So Kushina and the Nine-Tails got together as a friend of some sort. The Nine-Tails liked Kushina as a friend as well, and a companion. So this is how the Nine-Tails loved the humans. But only the humans that he loved. It's only Kushina, Minato, and Naruto. Now, Reaper Death Seal Minato coughed up a lot of blood. Kushina did the same, but not in a Reaper Death Seal. She used her Kekkei Genkai called Chain Release. Chain Release wraps all around the Naito's legs and the Naito himself, holding him down so he won't strike their son. Thank you, Minato, the Naito said in a deep voice. The Naito closed his eyes, but he can still feel that Uchiha under that genjutsu again. But the Naito didn't move. He forced his body not to move anytime soon. Reaper Death Seal, sealing the 50% of the Naito's inside of Minato, and then sealing the other half inside of his son. Kushina and Minato was laying next to their son, telling their son that to be safe and be careful. Minato seen who comes up. Minato seen the third Hokage, Jiraiya, and Tsunade, and a couple Ambus behind him, and then seen a white hair Ambu, and seeing him, it was Kakashi. Minato smiled and said protect his son, no matter what the cost. The Ambus shook their heads. Some of these Ambus was Kakashi's friends, so he believed in them. Kakashi looked at the baby boy of Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, the son of the Yellow Dame and the son of the Red Death, Kushina Uzumaki. Time skip. 5 years later, Naruto was 5 years old and was running from a villager and a pitchfork full of knives. People was chasing after him with mobs, pitchforks, and all weapons that can kill the demon. A man shouted out, "Kill the demon! Let the fourth Hokage come back!" This went in Naruto's mind. The Naito roared, "You damn humans," he said. "If it wasn't for Naruto here, you would have been dead by now." The Naito said in his mind, "Really want to get out there and rip all those humans to shreds." But he knows Minato's promise. Promise he protect the boy. So the Naito will do so, not letting anyone get close or try to kill the boy. The boy just got backed up to a corner, looking around. "Shit, I'm stuck. Please don't hurt me," Naruto said, in a voice of pain and pity. "You demon," they said. Well, I don't know. Well then, Naruto now looked at the villagers, asking why they tried to kill him. Why is they trying to kill him? They said, "Because you're a demon, and you deserve to die. You killed my daughter. You killed my wife. You killed my family." All the people just said, "You killed, and you kill. You are the beast." Naruto remembered 5 years ago, when he was born on the Naito's attack, October 10th. Naruto looked at the villagers and noticed they hated him. He don't know why, but I think you hate me because I was born on the Naito's attack, Naruto said, whispering. But the humans or the elders or the villagers heard them. "No, not because you wasn't born. Because you are the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tailed Beast." Soon he said that the Nine-Tails reacted hearing the name of his name. The Nine-Tails wanted to rip them all to shreds, talking about he is the Nine-Tails, talking about this boy is the Nine-Tailed Beast. "How dare you!" the Nine-Tails roared, trying to break the cage with no remorse. He wants to rip them to shreds. Naruto's eyes flashed to blue to red. "How dare you," Naruto said, but the Naruto speaking. "How dare you," over and over the Naruto roared. "You will die," Naruto said, but the Naruto repeated. How dare you blame this child of my race. You should die with your pitiful human lives," Naruto said, and then rushing towards the humans, or the villagers. But a Ambu appeared, holding Naruto's back, holding him strangely, but Naruto, or you can say Kurama, feel the chakra. This chakra was like someone he knew. The Anbu who was tracking him. The Anbu who was protecting him. It was two of them. This when the Naruto looked or turned his head to the right, seeing Kakashi Hatake, Anbu dog mask, and seeing another girl mask, a girl with Anbu mask. He fell down to his knees. Naruto was now back in control. That's when Naruto couldn't feel that chakra anymore, so Naruto passes out. This when Kakashi looked at the others, or the villagers, telling him whoever said that he was this Naruto Jinchuriki will die. So the villagers start running away. It was only 14 villagers, or by my case 13, because Naruto killed one of them. 13 villagers was left, so Kakashi and the other girl with Anbu mask cut them down left and right. You were sentenced to death, though both said, cutting them down with no remorse, killing the villagers, and knowing that the law of the Hokage said whoever speaks about the Nine Tails or the Jinchuriki will be killed. So they broke the law of the Hokage, so they have to have been dead. Anbus appeared, telling Kakashi now tell them to bury those bodies, and don't let no one else know about the massacre of the 13 villagers. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, dog. This when the Anbus disappeared with all the bodies and vanished out of sight. Kakashi rushed over to Naruto, picking him up Brito style. Kakashi went toward the hospital and seeing Naruto do not have no injuries. But Naruto wants to be smart, a prodigy. Naruto's mind. Naruto was talking to the Nine-Tailed Beast, talking about what happened and how did he get here and who he is and what are you and all that stuff. The Naruto explained what happened 5 years ago. 5 years ago when his parents died. Flashback, the Nine-Tails. The Naruto drove through the village in his perspective. The Naruto killed a bunch of kids and humans. He didn't want to, but he didn't like the humans as well. So he was forced to kill all the villagers and some of them. And he tried to kill his mother and father. But he succeeded. The Naruto's end of the flashback. The Naruto explained that his mother and father died because of me, because I killed them. Then Naruto looked at the Naruto confused. What do you mean? Your mother and father was no other than Minato no Mikaze, the fourth Hokage of the Leaf. Your mother was Kushina Uzumaki, and they told me to protect you. I was under a genjutsu with a masked man called Tobi or Madara. He got the taste, or he got the chakra of Madara Uchiha himself. I think that Tobi guy was Madara Uchiha, disguised as the long blonde. The blonde boy now looked at the Nine-Tails and smiled. Well then, would you be my friend? Naruto said with a smile. Kurama chuckled. Well, I will be training you from now on to use my chakra and control chakra control. So with that being said, you will have to get trained so you can become smart. So you can tell everyone in this village who your true parents are. And with that all being said, Naruto, we're now comrades. My name is Kurama, or you can call me just Kurama. Well then, Naruto said, well then Kurama, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, at your service. Naruto said, bowing. Then they both disappeared. 2 months later, Naruto's still 4 years old, actually 5 years old, getting trained in smarts. So the Hokage taught Naruto about math, reading, and science, social studies, and stuff like that Naruto needs to know to be in the academies. But in this, Naruto will not be in the academy yet. He will be in there until the Hokage says he will be in there. So the Hokage taught him a basic ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu. But the Hokage taught him all chakra natures. So Naruto can control his chakra and he controlled his chakra in a month. So Naruto passed that one. Naruto's natures, chakra natures actually, he checked with a wing. Naruto had fire, Naruto had lightning, water, and wind. And a little bit of earth. No. Naruto had only lightning, water, and wind. So, Naruto will have to get trained in those respective. Da came in to train Naruto in taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu. So, he did so. Naruto was now the age of 9. No, he was 5. The age of 7. And he wants to be a powerful shinobi. He wants to be stronger than the rest. He wants to be a smart prodigy, which he becomes what he was. A prodigy of the leaf. Naruto is now getting trained, and always the Hokage loved Naruto as a grandson. So he and Konohamaru, Naruto trained Konohamaru in taijutsu, and that's all, and how to control his chakra. Konohamaru learned math and reading. Since he was still a little child, he would get trained there. Naruto was now the age of 7, still 7 years old, and trained in book smart. Naruto know the Shinjuin and a high-grade Shinjuin. Naruto know the Rasengan and the Chidori. Naruto knew water dragons and stuff like that. Naruto will become the strongest of the Hidden Leaf. He wants to become a strong shinobi of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto knew how to use sealing because Jiraiya trained him. Tsunade as well, because Tsunade Senju knew about her mother and her great-great-grandson and granddaughter. So Tsunade trained Naruto, but not telling him his parents. But Naruto knew who his parents is. He would be talking to the third Hokage of the Leaf. Time skip. Naruto is now 8 years old. Now Naruto went in the Hokage's office, asking the Hokage who his father is. And the Hokage said he didn't know about his father or know who his father is, but he was a strong shinobi who protected the leaf. Naruto chuckled, and Hokage felt suspicious of Naruto. Naruto walked over to the Hokages, passing by the first, the second, the third, and stopped at the fourth. So, do you know who this man is? The Hokage, or the third Hokage, was surprised and shocked. How do you know about Minato, your father? Well, Naruto explained that Naruto was helping him. And Naruto explained 13 years ago, or 18 years ago, or 8 years ago, what happened when the Biju attacks. The Hokage now smiled at Naruto. Naruto, you will become smarter, but soon you get your higher age, you will be known around the village as the Namikaze. Naruto Namikaze of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto smiled at this and walked away. Time skip. A few years later, Naruto was now 12 years old. Naruto was in the academies. He was a prodigy in the academy, smarter than Sasuke Uchiha himself. He was above Sasuke, above Chunins and Jonins, but not stronger than. He's stronger than Chunins, and low-ranking Chunins as well. High-ranking him as well as that. He wasn't strong enough than Jonins or Anbus or the Hokage himself. He wasn't that strong yet, anyways. Naruto was now in the academy, looking around, sitting down by Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto looked in front of him. Welcome, class. My name is Iruka-sensei. Iruka, what are we doing for today? A test, they said. This test is known by the exam of the Genin exam. So, I will be passing by papers to you finish this work. Naruto chuckled, and knowing that he sometimes knowing. Naruto put Iruka passed by the paper and gave Naruto one. Naruto looked at the paper, seeing it blank, so Naruto used a release of the genjutsu, seeing the normal sheet of paper. Naruto seen it and now wrote it down. No one noticed Naruto released a genjutsu and used a percentage of his chakra. Only the Kyuubi news. Now Naruto looked down and seen he'd finished, waiting for everyone else to be finished. He seen Shikamaru Nara, Choji Akamichi, Kibi Nizaka, Ino Yaminake, and so forth, so on. Sakura Haruno, and more, Nechi Hyuga, Rock Lee, Tenten, and more. And then Naruto told the sensei he finished, and they all passed their papers back. And then the second exam, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, or the Clone Jutsu. Since Naruto hold chakra, he couldn't do a normal clone jutsu. So he asked his sensei to use a different type of shadow clone, a clone jutsu. Aruka said yes. He said shadow clone jutsu. 2 shadow clones appear on his left and right. This when Aruka said, now use a control of your chakra to change your face in your body to me. Naruto changed his whole body in the shadow clones as well to Minato, the 4th Hokage of the Yondaime Hokage. Minato? No, Ruka Sensei, it's me, Naruto. Naruto dispelled the thing and then looked at Aruka. You passed. Naruto came back with his long black headband with his metal shards in front of it, with the kanji of the leaf on it. Now Naruto is the strongest. Now in a meeting of the Hokage said why is this meeting is called? We need someone to train Sasuke Uchiha. It's when a man comes in. Fuji Uzumaki, you will be training Sasuke Uchiha. And Fuji nodded his head no. He already got a successor, he said. And the Hokage eyes looking curious. And he said, who is it? Well, he said, it's Naruto Uzumaki. My only my only family that's left in the Uzumaki clan. He didn't want to say Kushina Uzumaki's son, which they knew about Kushina. Now, this one, the elders said, no, you will not train that demon. This one, Fuji Uzumaki looked at the elders saying, you cannot tell me what can I do. It's up to the Hokage to decide. You are nothing. You don't have power or will. You only have the will of fire in you, not the power to control your ninjas. And first of all, I'm none of your ninjas. I'm the Hokage's ninja, not you. Do you own the village? No. Do you are the Hokage? No. Then shut your mouths. Sorry, Hokage-sama, the Fuji said. Fuji said and bowed. Okay, I choose Naruto Uzumaki as your successor. So, train him well. Okay, Hokage-sama. Then, back to Naruto. Naruto was waiting for their teams will be called. Alright, class. Time to tell you teams. Sasuke, well, all that now. This one, Team 8. Awesome. Your Joni Sensei is Kurama Yugi. Team 9, Anjurin. Team 10, Anjurin. Asuma Sabatobi. Sasuke Uchiha. Sakura Haruno. And Sai. Team 7. That's all who will be in. Sensei, who I will be in. Your Joni Sensei, sorry Naruto, your Joni Sensei is a powerful one. A one who was and the protector of the leaf, who was stronger and is strong like the Hokage, and like Jiraiya-sama and Tsunade-sama. His name is Fuji Uzumaki. Naruto heard that name before. That man was a strong Uzumaki who learned Kenjutsu. That man was stronger than his own father. that man was not stronger than his own father, but if they face, you don't know who will come out the victor. That man was his mother's brother. So that makes he's my uncle. Oh my god, Naruto said, "Chun." Well, in this one, all the people just started yelling at the Iruka. Why do he get the legendary Fuji? Why can't Sasuke couldn't do that? The girl said. Because Sasuke is not the one who's chosen to do that. The Hokages had to do it. This when the man came in. The man with red hair walks in with Anbu clothing, with no mask on him but his katana on his back, telling him, "Can I get Naruto Uzumaki?" Naruto stands up and walks away. "Hey," Sasuke said. And Fuji looked at Sasuke. "Yes? Why do you have to train that dope? I'm elite Uchiha. I am stronger than him." "Well then, if you can beat him, I will train you instead. But if you can't beat him, you are a pathetic mortal, or, by my case, a pathetic worm that do not need training after all. You don't even deserve to be in a ninja. All you want is strength and power, but he wants something different. So that's why I choose him. But if you wish, it's gonna be a battle. Iruka Sensei, can these two fight in the arena?" "Yes, come out here." The arena was in the back of the academies. Sasuke and Naruto got in the taijutsu stance. Naruto just blitzed his pass and punched Sasuke straight in his stomach, knocking him out, gasping for air. Sasuke was gasping for air and went unconscious with one punch to Sasuke's gut. Naruto was not that strong, but only a low tuning levels. This one, well then, my student wins. Come on, Naruto. The man take him to a training ground that his mother built. The training ground with no one else can enter but high-ranking Jonis or Anbus. Whoever wants to fight beasts in there. They both was on a branch. Naruto asked, "What is this?" "I know you know about the ninjas, and I know you know about your mother and father." "Do you? Do you know about your uncle?" "Yes, you are my uncle. Your name is Fuji Uzumaki. The ninjas told me about you. And I confided to two redheads. Only two Uzumaki survived. What I know by my mind." Fuji said, "Now, what is your likes, dislikes, and dream goals?" He doing it like Kakashi did. Now, the dream, Naruto wants to be Hokage. He wants to be stronger to protect his precious people. Naruto said, and his likes is ramen and training. Training with the Kyuubi or Kurama. Now, his likes will be training with his sensei. And he wants to get stronger to be a powerful shinobi to protect his precious people. His dislikes, he dislikes people that do not deserve to become a ninja. He dislikes people who do not deserve to be in the village of the ninja village. With that being said, sorry for the background noise. With that all being said, Naruto was strong. Now the training begins. I will end this off right here. I hope you like and subscribe. Part 2 will be up tomorrow. I promise I will put part 2 up tomorrow because I love it. Give me just 10 likes. 10 likes would do, and I'll do this part tomorrow. I probably do not do the other 3 videos tomorrow, but I will do this one for you because I think I like this. Well, with all that being said, I hope you like and subscribe. Share this video with your families or friends who like anime or what ifs in general. And peace. And like I said, I want to get up to 4K subscribers, then 5, and then almost to 10K. With that all being said, I hope you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new. And peace out, anime fans. Anime Chair out. Love you.